What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tsla, and a couple of other tickers. I'm also going to give you guys a quick update for the 4th of July weekend and then talk about some data that's coming out. But let me first mention that I am not a financial planner. Make sure you take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire community as a whole. Anyways, I want to wish everyone a very, very happy 4th of July weekend. It's a very important day to remember your privileges and to really appreciate what we have here in the US. Yes, no country is perfect, but never forget that the US had a lot of sacrifice to make it what it is. And use this as a day to just really respect others and remember what we really have, because I think that the US has a lot of great qualities as well. It's full of innovators and great people, and we should not really take what we have for granted. So have a great weekend for the 4th of July. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun and spending time with loved ones. But I want to give you guys a very, very quick update about some very important data. So as a reminder, the market's closed at least for the 4th of July for Thursday, but it's going to open again for Friday. And when it opens on Friday, before the market opens, okay, we have some very important data coming out. 1 hour before the market opens, we have the non-farm payrolls report and the unemployment rate, not to mention governmental and manufacturing payrolls, and even more data for unemployment. So it's going to be very, very important. This data is going to cause some volatility because it's going to give us more insights on how the economy is looking. It's going to give us more insights on the labor market, and this is going to be very important for the Fed's policies. Now, the Fed is in a position where they're not ready to cut rates quite yet. They're not going to cut anytime soon. It may take many months for them to get ready. But they said they have to wait and see inflation get closer to that 2% target. They need more very, very positive data to do so. So the Fed's not ready to cut, and that's why the market's still holding up very well. The market's also under the notion that if we get data that suggests the Fed has to be more dovish and start cutting, we're gonna get some kind of soft landing. That's what the market is kind of like seeing. That's why the market is so bullish. Is that correct? I can't say anything about that. I will say that I don't truly believe that. I think that there is going to be some pain coming, especially in different sectors, especially sectors that people are not expecting. But that's kind of like a video for another day. Just know the market believes there's going to be a soft landing. And then simultaneously, the market will continue to pump if we get more and more data that kind of like incentivizes the Fed to be more on the dovish side. And if we end up getting like decent numbers, if the unemployment rate's like as expected, maybe a little bit higher, the market could still pump off of this, thinking the Fed's going to cut sooner and things will improve. That's what the market's kind of like thinking. So there's a lot of manipulation. Why is the market pumping so much? Well, don't forget there's a lot of shorts that have been presence in the market for some time. And then simultaneously, the market's still being fueled by Jerome Powell and these others who are fueling that soft landing. So there's all those different factors kind of like pumping this market. We also are seeing a lot of big tech stocks leading the way. A lot of the mega caps are just leading us up, as we have like Google's, the Alphabets, even Tesla's now joining the crowd. The market's just continuing to rip, and that's why we're starting to see the indices following that trend. But now the question is, if we kind of ignore fundamentals, what is going to likely happen? I want to just give you guys a very, very quick amount of updates on this. SPY has held above 550.5. If we hold above this, I'll be looking at 552, then 554 to 555. If we end up losing 550.5, I'll be looking at 548.5. Now, with the unemployment numbers coming out, we will see if this helps the market continue to push. From a technical standpoint, we look more bullish, and this does look like it wants to go higher towards 552 and then 555, I would say up there. That's looking more favorable in my personal opinion, but just to be safe, let's see what the data gives us. I'll be making another video on basically on Friday before the market opens to talk about how the data looks, but that's going to be very, very important for now, but we still look bullish nonetheless. Nvda is trying to break out right here. Like I said in my earlier video yesterday, 130s looks a lot more favorable, even with all the data coming out. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. I do favor that more as we're getting a breakout. If we lose 125, we'll turn back to bearish, but we look more bullish for now. For Bitcoin's dipped quite a bit. I'm still going to wait and see if we can try to get back above 60,000. This video is a little bit outdated, so I think Bitcoin is going to be very different by the time I upload this, but we'll just have to wait and see how things go. I'm just talking about technicals for now, but I do think Bitcoin could try to rebound to 60,000 plus. Tesla is very bullish. When you zoom out, okay, we're very, very bullish looking. It looks like it wants to continue to climb. We're already in the 250s, and the full measured move is going to be 260. So yes, I think Tesla could go higher. This is with the full measured move of the inverse head and shoulders. So 260 is going to likely come soon, but overall, Tesla is still very, very bullish and has so much momentum that's building. So I think that before 260 comes, we'll be watching 250 as resistance. I think Tesla's going to test that, and we'll have to see what kind of reaction we get, because 250 is known for being a tough resistance. I'll see if Tesla kind of gets a rejection or not, or if we kind of start shuffling here. Wait and see and be a little bit more patient with this. That's going to be pivotal for the way Tesla continues to move. With the QQQ, We're trying to pump a little bit higher. We're going to be looking at this resistance around this 492 area. We have a nice cup and handle breakout. Looks bullish, so it favors upside. We will see if the unemployment numbers help this. If they do turn out positive, this could be going all the way up to 494. If they're negative, we could be retracing it back down to about 488, if not lower levels. So we'll see if we kind of pump or get like a pump and dump or not. But I still think there's more upside potential nonetheless, just looking at the charts. Apple wants to go up to 222, looks bullish so far, not bad whatsoever. Just like what I said earlier, we're still looking decent. The big test is coming to Supermicro. Maybe if we get decent unemployment numbers, we could try to break through this, go up to about 880. If you reject here, there's going to be a big move back down towards 800. So watch and see if you get a rejection or add some key resistance. And let me just go over a couple more big tech stocks before I conclude the video. Amazon's going to be testing 196. If we get decent unemployment numbers, we could be bouncing back up to 200. If we lose support, we'll be dipping back down to about 190, 193. But if we look more bullish on Amazon, we could try to like bounce off 196 and continue. The not QQQ, Coinbase is looking kind of bearish. Might retest this trend line. Watch to see if we get a bounce up the trend line, start pushing back up to the 230s, or if we lose support, that's going to be very key for us. For Meta's rejection right here. If we lose 508, I'll be looking for a dip towards 505. Overall, it's holding up quite well. If we break through this resistance, we're going to try to push higher. So I'm going to wait and see. I think it might dip a bit and maybe try to bounce. That's the most likely possibility. Let's see if the unemployment numbers cause this to kind of dip to like 508 and bounce all the way back up to 510 or not. For Microsoft, we're pushing. It looks strong, but just watch 460. It's a tough resistance. I don't know how it's going to react right here. It's going to be kind of tough for it. So we will see. And the same thing with Google. 188 is likely coming. Could go a little bit higher as we're forming a nice cup. So I favor upside as well. With that being said, guys, the market is still very bullish looking from a technical standpoint. Just want to give you guys a reminder. But we will see if the unemployment numbers help this out. That's another big catalyst that could affect things. And don't forget, it's going to be a Friday. So Fridays are full of manipulation. So we will have to wait and see. But with that being said, guys, I just want to say I really appreciate every single one of you guys so much. I think you guys are very, very incredible. So please have a very, very great weekend. I just want to give you guys a quick heads up for the markets going into Friday since they're going to be open again. So please enjoy the weekend. Have some very, very nice, memories to be made with your families. And I hope you guys just really, really appreciate what life has to offer. One thing that's very important to remember is that life is very short. So use holidays like this as times to have great memories, to really enjoy life. And simultaneously, I just want to note that it's very important to remember, our privileges, our blessings, and what it really took to make America what it is. Yes, the U.S. is not a perfect country. I will admit that, and we could say that about any other country in the world. But I will say this, the U.S. still has a lot of amazing advantages. There's a lot of opportunity here, a lot of great innovators, a lot of great growth has come to the world thanks to the U.S. So look at the good as well. Appreciate, the lives that we have, the opportunity we have to grow, the stock market we have, and all these different things. The US has amazing, amazing things, and I'm very, very happy to be part of this beautiful country. So enjoy Independence Day. Have a very happy July 4th weekend, and I'll see you guys very soon before the market opens on Friday. Thank you for listening, guys. Have a great day, and peace out.